James on 99X. Ironically, James is here. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
And James.
That was a really nice segue.
You like that tie-in?
Yeah.
This is the original. It is 99X.
Oh, and the original Will Pendarvis on this afternoon. With tickets, 99X presents Pixies and Modest Mouse.
Oh, I'm so angry.
Ooh, Pixies and Modest Mouse and scary music at Cadence Bank Amphitheater, Chastain Park, June 4th. You can get those just after 5 with Will Pendarvis on 99X.
I mean,
that noise is
Now I'm kind of
very
getting used to it, Barnes.
distracting.
but how can no one here know what's happening?
Yeah, well, because no one's listening.
How is that not fixed? You don't know what it is.
That sounded like you were saying earlier, Leslie. It seems like that was coming from the vault direction.
Yeah, I think it is coming from the vault. I'm just speculating.
Man,
Anyway.
that's weird. So, Jimmy, we've learned today has been moonlighting in, what's the name of the city?
Young Harris.
Jimmy,
Young
still don't have a good explanation
Harris.
for that.
Yeah.
Auditioning for maybe his comeback. I don't know.
Something.
We've
We'll see.
learned that I'm not getting a Cybertruck today. I canceled my order.
Yeah. Big revelations on the show today.
I made Jimmy very proud. What did we learn about Leslie today? Did you give us
I
anything?
didn't give up anything today.
Damn it.
I know. Another day.
Leslie.
Another day.
And you're always such an open book.
Yeah.
Where were you? Jimmy, you were out of town last week. Where were you?
I went to visit my mom in Palm Springs.
How is Gail doing?
She's doing great. She's doing fantastic. Oh, Leslie, you will love this story. So,
Oh, Gail jumps in my DMs all the time.
I love Gail.
Oh, yeah.
She likes
Well-
stuff on Facebook for me.
so you do get to an age where you don't realize that commenting on someone's Facebook page is not sending them a private message.
Yes, I
Right?
understand that. Yes.
Do you know how parents do that? Like
Yes.
my aunt, my 94-year-old aunt will say, like, call me. But she'll
Yeah.
put it on a random post. Like, Aunt, that's...
Jimmy's
you know.
mom is in my DMs all
yeah.
the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, my sisters and I
She's in
have-
there too. Your sister's in there, Patty.
Well, Patty, yeah, she's a P1. She's a big listener of yours. Yeah. My sisters and I are constantly monitoring my mom's social media and delete. Like every week, there's something to delete because she'll put something out there that's either inappropriate or
Really?
embarrassing or whatever it is. So I was visiting her last week. Now, my mom. And I know, Barnes, I know you've talked about, the whole thing with your dad and his Alzheimer's and all that. And
Dementia. Yep.
It has not been officially, it was never officially diagnosed as Alzheimer's?
No, not that I've heard that.
Okay.
Not
Well,
heard
either
that.
way.
Yeah, I get it.
And, and my mom has kind of an odd level of it. She's fun and funny. She's exactly how you remember her, Leslie. She's conversational. She will say the same thing over. She'll repeat herself a lot, but she's, otherwise, she could have a conversation. Anyway, but she doesn't always recall things exactly how they happened. So my mom and a few of her friends and my sister went to see Paul Anka.
Oh,
out there.
yeah.
Nice.
It is amazing. The artists that you thought were dead a long time ago are selling out in Palm Springs, California.
Still rocking.
Oh yeah. So they go to see Paul Anka a few weeks ago, and my mom's friend had front row tickets. So at one point, Paul Anka is singing some song, and he points to my mom, and he brings her up on stage. And I put the video of this up a little while ago. Right.
Yes.
He brought her up on stage and danced with her
Nice.
and inserted
It's really
her name into like one of the songs. It was very, very sweet. It was really cute. And she was up there for maybe 15 seconds. And then, he let her back down into her seat out in front. It was really neat. So flash forward weeks later, my mom is now going around telling people that when she was on stage, Paul Anka jammed his tongue down her mouth.
Wait a second. She's telling people
She's
that?
telling the world, Paul Anka, whenever his name comes up now, she's recalling the story, but it now has the element that Paul Anka jammed his tongue down her mouth while she was on stage.
Paul Anka.
She's me.
But wait, I have a
Dude's
question.
82 years
doing
old.
Paul Anka.
I have a legitimate question.
Right.
Did he?
No, of course he did.
Why
There's
would he
video.
wouldn't
I'm
do
just
that?
asking.
Right. There's video
You're not
of the
giving
whole
your mom the
thing.
benefit of the doubt?
There's-
I mean,
Isn't it
so
like
we're
a conga line? There's like
Right.
18 ladies in line, and they.
Why would she do
so every
this?
time she tells the story, and the thing is about people, elderly people, right? When they say something that maybe they've imagined, you're not supposed to correct them. I don't know if they told that about you with your dad, Barnes, but like their reality, you're supposed to go along with.
And it kills
But this
me.
we can't.
Yeah.
So whenever she tells this story, Paul Anka, he jammed his tongue down my throat. It was
Oh my-
disgusting. I'm like, Mom, no, he didn't. Paul Anka.
You did say no, he didn't?
Yes, he did. Hey, Mom, Paul Anka did not do that to you. I said, there is videotape of this, and he did not do this to you. I said, I can promise you that Paul Anka is not jeopardizing the reputation of his 60-year career by sexually assaulting an 88-year-old woman on stage in front of 4,000 people at the McCallum Theater in Palm Springs. It didn't happen.
Did she take that?
So this is the thing. Yes, but she doesn't necessarily. It doesn't stick.
So did you
So
show her the
the-
video? Did you do
Yes,
the replay?
but again, nothing. It doesn't stick. So the next time she talks about the story, because she's going to put that on social media, right? And then it spreads
So are you like every day checking her social media?
every day. Every day.
Wow.
It's like a whole new part-time job.
Right. Every day she's convinced Paul Anka did this to her.
This is
Right.
unbelievable.
I mean, there's clear video of the whole thing. It's 10 seconds.
Have
And
you
he gave her-
noticed with your mom also? Like, I mean, a lot of us have, older parents. Have you noticed how the terminology never goes away? Like, they'll say, "Hey, will you dial this number?" And I'm like, "There's nothing to dial."
Right.
That's a reference to the old dial, of course, on the phone. Now it's just a button.
Right. But in fairness, I'm probably guilty of that myself.
You say dial?
Well, it's like when you motion someone to talk on the phone, I still do the thing with the thumb and the pinky up to my ear, right? Like if I'm trying, that's not how we talk on a phone anymore.
Do you say hang up?
Of course, isn't that what you're doing? No, I guess you're disconnecting.
You're disconnecting.
Right?
You're
no,
not-
I say I
this,
hang
is
up.
another,
Yeah.
this is a whole other topic.
Right.
But you had to hang up, or-
who is it? It's a telemarketer. Well, hang up on him.
Or how about roll up the window? Like when someone
Yes.
the other
Yeah.
day, roll
Yeah.
up the roll it up,
Right.
and smoke it. What
Right.
do you mean roll?
Well, they do roll
'Cause
up
all that-
maybe inside, but yeah.
But you don't. Because
Yes,
remember,
you
it was
put
used to
up. Right.
hey,
Yeah,
roll
you
down the
literally
window.
cranked it up. Yeah.
And
Yeah, we
also-
need a whole segment on old school terms.
Right.
So,
Right.
Jimmy, if I happen to talk to Gail and she tells me that Paul Anka shoved his tongue down her throat, what am I supposed to say?
You know what? You
Ask
need
if
to
it
do
was
that.
good.
I want you to call. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's call her. Not
Oh, yeah.
right now. It's too early in the morning. Leslie, you need
Oh,
to call her to say hi.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And ask her how things. She'll love hearing from you, and Barnes too. What's been going? I heard you saw Paul Anka.
Okay,
and
earmark
see
this.
if she'll
How
get.
was this? How was the
Earmark
show?
this.
I'm going along with her.
Earmark this for the next time you come on.
Yes.
Oh, that will be so good. All right, JB's hanging out with us today. This is the original. You know it. It's 99X.